Okay, my name is Dr. Daniel Opoku. I'm currently a faculty member of the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, where I teach courses relating to controls and instrumentation. Well, after my graduation from here, I was a teaching assistant, and right from there, I went to the United States of America, North Carolina, to pursue a direct PhD in electrical engineering. And I graduated in 2013, and then I served as a postdoc in North Carolina again for 1 year. And after that, I went to Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky, to work with Mercury Data Systems, also for 2 more years before returning to Ghana. Well, first of all, before I even left Ghana, my ambition was to go get my education and come back to teach in this institution. It's always been my dream and my passion. So it was part of the initial design. When I completed, there were some few miscommunications here and there, and that's why I picked the job opportunities. So finally, I decided to even get the working visa and continue. And when I came to visit family and I saw the need, especially at the department was very, very stressed when it comes to faculty members. And so I decided to forego every other opportunity and stay and make the impact I have always wanted to. Currently, my research area has been in the area of, especially when I was outside, in the area of robotics and sensors, sensor noise modeling, and improving the quality of various sensor models. When I came, I was kind of limited with some of these facilities, so I've been involved mainly in some areas in the power sector. So research still into controllers, especially in the area of traffic control, and also in renewable energy, and then electric vehicles. So these have been some of the things that I've been working on. Currently, especially with the experience I had out there, which I saw that most of the courses that we take out there focus more on improving student performance through formative assessment methodologies, which include the quizzes, the semester projects, various simulations. I'm trying to incorporate some of these things into the ways I handle students, and also the online classes. At where I studied, we had a blackboard, which we made extensive use of in interacting and sharing material with students, and also getting student feedback. So here we have my class. I'm trying also to incorporate all of that, also to make sure that the students have similar experience as those that we handled outside there. Let me start from assessment. Okay, so prior to going outside, especially like when I was a teaching assistant, my idea of assessment was kind of different. My idea of assessment was to challenge the students more than to assess the knowledge level they have. So going out there, one thing I saw was actually assessment is more of a way to build a student up and to motivate them. So that has impacted the way I handle student assessment, and also the teaching. My idea was more of lecture the students, so stand in front of them, give them the material and leave, and it was more lecture centered. This is how I love it, this is how I do it, and this. But from outside there, I've learned to make it more student centered, where my concern is how do I put things or package things that will make the student have the best experience in class and also be able to acquire the knowledge that I want them to get. So that shift, I think, came from my experience out there. Also, it's made me want to use more technology and also incorporate more practicals and hands-on experience in the courses that I teach the students. Yes, I believe the Africans in diaspora are very relevant in the training and can have very good impact on our education system, because the students, first of all, have some kind of respect for those of us who studied outside, because they know that we've had experience from different environments. And then also the stories we tell them about outside, also they believe it because they know we've had first-hand experience. Another thing is that there has been this perception about our education system that makes a lot of students, even in our education system, feel like they are having something which is very inferior compared to what is out there. So when we come with the stories that, well, what we have here is not that inferior, even though we might be lacking one or two things, there are ways we factor some things in to make them have similar experience, if not the same. And that when they move outside, the stories that they will not be able to integrate is not true. And that when we went out, we were able to integrate very well, and a little training moved us at par with the colleagues that we had there. So when we share all these stories with them, it helped them a lot for the students to experience the best of education. Aside that, too, the African in diaspora come with all kinds of experience. For example, I came with experience in robotics and instrumentation, and that helps me to give them more understanding into these aspects and to show them behind the scene what is done to make some of the things they have experienced with work. So I believe that the African in diaspora have very, very good impact on our education system. Well, interestingly, my advice to those who will want to come back after studies would be that, well, the same thing that I heard from many people was, set your expectations low from the start, don't make it very high, and then have in mind the sacrificial heart to come and make impact. Because definitely there are thousands of people out there to do what you can do out there, but there are very few people here who can do what you can do here, which means here